Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. We hope you're having a wonderful day so far. It's Wednesday afternoon. I've been in the garage most of the morning and will be for most of the day. I am building an aviary. I've got a door section measured already. I'm cutting out material that we have on hand. I've got 2 more orders of material coming, but I can get a lot of the framing started. So I've been down there cutting in my little box over there. Keeps the dust down. Just building stuff. So I'll show you what I've been doing. Basically, I'm making the door frames, and then I will extend them out. So this is one door frame. You can see how high it's going to be or how big it's going to be. So the corridor will go here, safety corridor. This is a door frame. There are going to be 4 of these, obviously 4 sections. So let me get back a bit so you can see what I'm actually doing here. That's a door frame from the floor up to about 8 inches below the roof line here. It's going to go from where it's at out to the post there, a little bit farther than that. So basically that is the corridor. Corridor is kind of narrow, but it only needs to be enough for me to get in and out. There's going to be storm doors here, home storm doors. I think I mentioned before, instead of me building doors, I'm putting 4 storm doors on them. Makes it easier to open. They open right up into here, and then at the end of the safety corridor down here, the safety corridor, once I get all this crud out of the way, will be along this aisle. There'll be another storm door here, so we'll open that, go in, and this is all going to be aviary. So this is what I'm working on. I've got 1 full door frame built. I need to make 3 more of that size. There's another one in the garage you just saw, and then 1 smaller one that's going to go for the corridor. Those are 48 inches wide. This is going to be 30 inches wide. Anyway, that's what I'm up to. I had to go and change water bowls and get the chop bowls out of the bird's room. So let's go give some nut treats. You probably can't see me right now. Let me change my shoes. You guys know how this is, Mr. Rogers kind of thing. We have bird room shoes that only get worn in the bird room. Outdoor shoes never get worn in the bird room. Let's give out some pistachio treats. It's nice and loud in here. I've literally just changed all the water bowls. I'm washing them. I pulled the chop bowls. Gonna wash those. We'll give out some pistachios. Quiet these birds down. At the moment, I don't plan on doing recesses today. I'm trying to get, let me put my glasses on, trying to get as much of this stuff done in the garage as I can. Once I get focused on something, I get on it. There's Scooby-Doo. Go over here to Aussie and Daisy because they'll fuss. Aussie and Daisy, you waiting, buddy? There you go, Aussie. Daisy, pistachio, there you go. This Pogo. Pogo is separated from BB and Tukey, I mentioned, because he keeps attacking Tukey lately. There's Pogo. There's Tukey. There's BB. So there's Pogo, Tukey, and BB. Aussie and Daisy. Kyle. Gilly. Good girl. Eddie and Ricky, you 2 need to stop fussing. There's Ricky and Eddie. Come over here to Marley and Nigel theirs. And, oh, just right through on the floor. Nigel, good boy. Marley, come over here. Marley, there you go. Spiky Bird, hi. There you are. Sunny, there you go. Thought I dropped one on the floor. Yes, I did. Oh, it's just an empty shell. How fun is that? Penny, careful. It's kind of stuck. There we go. Mango, come over here kind of spicy, didn't you? There you go. Hi. And there's Mango. Scooby already got his. There's our leftover chop from this morning. The parrots didn't eat. So, as I said, I am not going to do recesses today. The flock are fine. They've got all this room in here. I am getting some stuff with the aviary done, the new aviary. As I said, yesterday I made a comment that the old tubes and the old fittings are not compatible with the new tubes and new fittings I got. I did order the required stuff to replace the old tubing and fittings that we had, so that's on the way. Should be here in a day or 2. At this rate, I plan on having all the aviary framing done in the next week or so. Now, that's not including putting the stainless steel on it. That's not going to happen until I get the frames outside, and you saw the area where the aviary is going to go. I still have to clean all that debris up. But if I get the framing done, that's just one more thing out of the way, and I can fit everything. I did have the dimensions slightly off. I was making it 8 feet tall, and underneath that area of the sunroom, we don't have 8 feet. We only have 7.5 feet. So I had to cut everything down a foot. No big deal. It's 7 feet is way up here for me. Plenty of room for the birds. They're going to have a massive, massive aviary. Again, let's go out and check it real quick. These guys are all in great shape. Oh my goodness. There's my plants from outside. Going to be wintering in the basement this year. We had them in our spare bedroom last year. Plant lights and whatnot. Anyway. So, now, funny thing is I can't stand these door frames for the new aviary. I cannot stand them up in the garage because our garage ceiling's not high enough. So, that is almost 7.5 feet tall. The door itself, it's the same door you have in the front of your house. This is a narrow one, 30 inches wide, 80.5 inches high. So, hey, there's Caique. Hi, Caique. Oh, and Marcus. The doggos are out. Anyway, as I was saying, so this frame is where a door is going to go. The whole aviary is going to be that high. And you can see, if I had gone up another foot, I wouldn't have made it. Only because this slopes. So when I was originally measuring, I was measuring like halfway, thinking, oh great, this is all going to be plenty of clearance, and oops. Anyway, so I did find a home for our kayaks. Patty and I don't use them much anymore, and they're just in the way, and I don't have any place else to store them. So I've got a friend that's going to come around and pick them up. And then that'll get that out of the way. The dirt's going to go in the yard. Kind of fill up some holes, and all this debris needs to go away, but that's neither here nor there. So this is the height of the doorway. Let me see, turn this around. Oh my goodness, this is me in the doorway. So that's how high it is. I don't know if you can see. That's how high the aviary is going to be. And then it's going to be, this is 48 inches wide from here to here. So this width is 48 inches total. The door is 30. And this is going to be 4 of these across. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. We hope you're having a great Wednesday. As I said, I'm not going to do recess videos today, only because I'm trying to get as much of this cutting and stuff done. I don't have a good shop place to cut this, so I'm basically doing it in the garage. I cut a couple pieces of aluminum, get them out of the way, and then I vacuum everything up. I don't have enough current service in the garage. We have 120 amp outlet. I don't have enough current to run that and that at the same time. So, having said that, we hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. This is just a quick check-in. Everybody knows what I'm doing, so you can see what I'm doing with the aviary. We are making progress. Flock is all happy, healthy, and well. You saw 2 of the 3 doggos outside. I'm doing good, and we hope you are too. We'll be back maybe later with a nut treat distribution video. Maybe not. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and thanks for joining in. Bye, everybody.